everyone, it's Allie. I'm going to do the second part of my data annotation series. It's just going to be probably maximum of 5-part series. The first part I will link either up here in the description or probably both. So today I'm going to go through just what happened during the onboarding process. I've got some notes here, so I'm just going to be looking at them. It's going to be really quick. So basically when you're doing the onboarding, which is going to come after the initial assessment that I talk about in the first video, if you didn't make it past the assessment, you're not going to get to the onboarding anyway. So you can just forget this video if you didn't make it past there. But while you're doing the onboarding, the first little tip is just in the lower right corner of the screen, you're going to see kind of like a countdown clock. And that is going to show you how many hours you have left to complete onboarding. And, it was like 9 hours and some odd minutes or whatever. But I do just want you to make sure to note that because, like, for example, last night I started it in the evening and I started to get like a little bit tired and I kind of wanted to finish it the next day. But that would have been over 9 hours. So I didn't want to, I don't know if those 9 hours lapse, if then you're done and finished and like you can't get back in, or I'm not sure. So just bear that in mind. Like, don't start the onboarding unless you have, I don't know, it took me probably maybe like an hour to do in total. Just make sure that you have the brain power to do it, or else, you're probably not going to be able to do it in that 9-hour frame if you go to sleep or whatever. So the first portion of the onboarding is just basically getting you familiar with the platform. So you're just gonna, be like reading some documentation. You're gonna be moving around the platform, seeing what the different pages contain. It's pretty straightforward. The next portion is gonna talk to you, it's gonna describe to you about how you get paid and the different pay types, how do you report your time, and what bonus payments are about. For the third part, you're going to need to refer to the onboarding document that they link you to in order to answer a bunch of questions correctly. And really take your time on this because, if you've already invested this much time, you don't want to screw it up by not doing due diligence on this section. So just for every answer, make sure you're referring to that document that they link to. Just do like a control find for whatever keywords are in the question and you can find the answers in the document. They're all there. When you get to the final page, you are going to submit if you're ready to submit. And they will tell you if you got any answers incorrect. So I did actually get one answer incorrect, but you can go back and fix it. So I went back and fixed it and then I submitted, and then immediately I could start working on projects. So I haven't started that yet. I'm going to start that tomorrow. I'm going to be doing the qualifications for 2 of the projects starting tomorrow, and then I'll probably get started on 1 or 2 projects. And so once I start doing that, I think it's just gotten really dark in here. Apologies. I have a ring light, but like outside it got really dark. So I'll be recording another video once I start actually working the platform a bit. And then I'll probably do just like, monthly updates or things like that, how much I've earned or how easy the work is or how difficult it is or whatever. So if you want to learn more about data annotation, again, I'm doing this more from the perspective of someone over 50. I'm going to be 56 in a couple of weeks. I left a tech career at the end of July, a 25+ year career. I just didn't want to do it anymore. And so I'm now looking for different ways to make income and create a kind of composite career for myself. So if this is something that you can relate to, please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be touching on these subjects and a lot of different subjects to relate to people over 50, mainly women over 50. And if you could like this video and comment, question if you have any experience with data annotation, what your experiences have been, that would be fantastic to let other people know. Otherwise, look forward to the next video soonish, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.